Why did Kundalini stop the process in you? Kundalini awakening happened to you many decades ago, or maybe many months ago. But now, you don't feel that surge of energy in your energy channels running, and there is not anything happening in your life in terms of spiritual awakening or spiritual progress. You feel that your life is stagnant, and it was not that you were living a very glamorous life before Kundalini awakening journey, but once Kundalini got awakened, you had a roller coaster ride of many events that used to take place throughout, and you used to progress. You used to feel that somehow your level of consciousness is changing. You are no more operating from your mind, and you are able to look life from a different perspective. But all of this are now on halt. There is no progress going on. The charm, the beauty, the progress that was happening was so dear to you that you used to love the process of some changes happening in you. And why you used to like it? The prime reason is that it was challenging in nature and it was giving you hope to be free. If Kundalini has stopped in you, all the hopes of freedom has also gone, and you no more feel that you could ever process Kundalini in this birth, and that is the condition of hopelessness. The hopelessness has come to you, and that is leading to more depression, agony, and loneliness. You are feeling that every day you are going deep down into the valley. You are rolling down the valley and you have no control over escaping this state. You were on top of the mountain or hilltop, and suddenly you are rolling down, going into depression, going into the state of no returning back. You don't feel that you can ever come back into life. And your mind keeps on fucking you throughout, through the thoughts. The quality of thoughts are not good. Those are so negative that makes you feel that you have done some crime, you have done some sin, that you are suffering so much. The freedom is not near. The light of the tunnel is not visible. You keep on trying every day to come out of this state, but you cannot do anything on your own. What could be the reason for this stop of Kundalini working in you? There are multiple reasons, possible reasons that could be your case. I will share with you in this discourse from different dimensions the different reasons that could have been the reason for your stoppage of Kundalini. And once you understand those perspectives, and if it resonates with you, you will get a relief that yes, I need to work, or you will get a path through which you can take the next action. You can know what could be the reason behind the stoppage. This could be the reason. You will get at least some idea, and that will be a rope of the rescue from the Guru. You are into the depression, you are into the pit, hopeless. Nobody knows that you are in the pit. You are there for decades, not able to come out. And the Guru comes on a rescue mission I am on the helicopter searching or giving my helping hands to you to catch hold of it. I send a rope into that pit. You touch it, you hold it, and you come out. So the dimensions will bring the shift in you, that will bring the hope in you, and you will be able to move Kundalini. Move with Kundalini. You cannot move Kundalini. You have to move with Kundalini. And Kundalini will start showing you sign of some changes happening. You are no more stuck. You are no more stagnant. You are no more in the rut. First of all, I will share with you the energetic and the most important reason for stoppage in Kundalini. And that is the supply of prana that she needs to process. Kundalini needs high volume of prana to process, and that prana is processed in your system, goes into your system through your breath. If years have passed and you have not come out of the freeze mode, then check your breath right now. If you are breathing from your chest, you are not able to completely inhale and completely exhale from your belly, and you are all the time doing shallow breathing from your chest, then understand that you are not supplying the prana that is required for Kundalini to process. When you breathe in through your belly, complete inhalation, inflating your belly and deflating your belly, breath coming in, inflating, breath going out, deflating the belly. When you are doing this, what happens? The oxygen that you intake is embedded with, charged with pranic energy, and that pranic energy goes into the energy channels. That energy that goes into the energy channel is processed after doing all the functions of the body, is processed to create ojas. When you do the life function, when you eat your food, when you drink water, when you breathe in well, all the process that happens in the physical body leads to the creation of ojas in the energy body. The process is extremely simple yet difficult to understand because you don't understand it by the mind. When you understand it feeling wise, energetic wise, you will feel the difference. If you want to know how prana is embedded in your oxygen, breath, air, then do this with me and you will feel and know the difference of before and after. I will make you do internal breath hold and external breath hold. These two breath hold techniques will make you aware of how much it is required for you to do this kind of breath work taught by the Guru, with the guidance of the Guru, in the presence of the Guru, and your Kundalini will move to a little extent. There is no side effect of it, but since your Kundalini has stopped working, at least you will see some changes happening in you and it will start progressing, start processing. First, you do internal breath hold. The internal breath hold is important to activate your Pingla nadi. And when your Pingla nadi is activated, all the metabolic function in your body is activated, and that leads to the whole process of digestion, absorption, assimilation, and production of energy in the body, creation of blood, and that blood leads to the formation of different organs in the body, different tissues in the body, nourishment of all the cells. And a stage comes when these all elements, that is created in the body in the form of muscles, bones, blood, cells, leads to the creation of ojas. So both this internal breath hold and external breath hold will create ojas in you. Along with this, I will also answer your question regarding what are the other reasons. Similarly, when you are doing external breath hold, both the breath hold have deeper connection with your energy, with your body, brain, nervous system. It rejuvenates the nervous system. Your external breath hold will supply oxygen and prana to your brain region, and your internal breath hold will lead to the supply of prana and oxygen in your body parts. So first start with internal breath hold to activate Pingla Nadi, and then we'll be doing external breath hold for activating Ida Nadi. When both the holds you do it simultaneously, then it activates your vagus nerve in the physical body and Sushumna in the subtle body. And activation of vagus nerve and Sushumna will lead to the flow of Kundalini energy into the Sushumna. It will not happen on its own. Only if you are going through Kundalini awakening and in my guidance you are doing it, or while watching this video you are doing it, you are going to be benefited from it. Alright, so let's start. Internal breath hold means you are first inhaling completely, then holding the breath, and then exhaling completely. The number of counts or the duration that you can modify based on what is your body's need. But right now you learn the technique. And the technique goes like this. Inhaling slowly. While you are inhaling, I am showing my hand like this. Hold, I will keep like this. And exhaling, I will do like this. Do like this. Okay. So, inhaling. Inhale slowly. And you don't need to talk. You need to keep your eyes closed while you are doing it. But I need to demonstrate you, so I am talking so that you get to understand. Inhale slowly. Inflate your belly completely. When your inhalation is complete, breathe from the diaphragm. Try to inflate your diaphragm, this body part. The belly should be inflated. I will do it again. See. Inhale slowly. Inflate your belly. Hold your breath when your inhalation is complete. And holding your breath means hold with your hand. Touch this part of your nose, the depression part of your nose, like this. And then release from your nose or release the air from your mouth as you please, based on what your body is supporting. Sometimes you cannot breathe out completely from your nose because you are doing chest breathing. So suddenly it will not happen. In order to exhale completely, you have to teach the body. You have to teach your respiratory centers how to breathe out. Because all these have gone into freeze mode and you are unable to breathe. So, release all the energy from the nose or from the mouth, but make sure that your exhalation is complete. You may take counting also, but again counting will differ all the time. Not all the time you will be able to count. Still, you count till 4 and inhale. 1, hold, you can do like this 4 count of inhalation, 6 count of hold and 8 count of exhalation. You can modify it. Inhalation, you can modify the exhalation count. Exhalation count should be double or triple. It depends on how much you are feeling and at that moment how much toxicity is in your body. If your carbon dioxide and toxicity, apana, has built up more in your body, then more longer exhalation will help. Both of this, the total process will lead to vasodilation and also will activate the respiratory centers in your body, and it will also increase the CO2 tolerance in your blood. That is very much important for oxygen absorption, and your brain needs the required oxygen in extremely high quality. When you do this, the oxygen that you intake, your cells intake, is charged with prana. Otherwise, the pranic content is not absorbed by the cells. But with directional internal kumbhak, your cells gets charged with prana, and then the quality of oxygen received by the nerve centers is of pranic nature, and nerve cells have the capacity to store prana. When you do these kind of dedicated sadhana, dedicated breath work, then automatically your cells carry prana with them. The oxygen carries prana with them, and when the oxygen is carrying prana and the kind of oxygen absorption happens, the cells produce energy, everything is charged with prana, and then the quality of ojas is of extremely high quality. So to understand the total cycle, I will show you once again. Inhale, hold, exhale. This you do 10 counts first and see the difference in your physical body. Suddenly, you will see that burp has come, or some symptoms in your digestive system, gases are getting released, or you are getting movement in your bowel, your large intestine is getting more freer, your gut is making more space. You will feel some space in your lower body parts, and you will feel lighter in your body. And next is the external breath hold. External breath hold is similar to this. In this case, you inhale completely, then you exhale completely, and then hold your breath. This has the impact of reducing brain fog immediately. Clarity will come, mental clutter will go away, and you'll feel the difference. So do it with me. Inhale slowly. Exhale completely. And then hold your breath. See the difference in your clarity of vision after doing once. And when you hold the breath for external breath hold, you can increase the number of count again based on how much you can do. Don't try to do it extreme level. First you start with 3 to 5 seconds of hold or 6 counts of hold, and then you can increase up to 10 seconds, 15 seconds, 20 seconds. Up to 30 seconds, it is safer side. If you can do beyond 30 seconds, up to 40 seconds of breath hold, that is extreme case of fitness and immunity, and that will not come to you immediately. So don't try to achieve 40 seconds of breath hold. It will create other problems in the body. Gradually shift. If you are able to do 10 seconds of breath hold comfortably, the next day you can increase up to 12 seconds, 15 seconds, and you can monitor it for up to 1 week. You can keep it up to 15 seconds. So these two, internal breath hold and external breath hold, these two techniques will ensure that your prana is getting absorbed in your system, and that will lead to the fuel generation in your body that has actually stopped Kundalini in you. The next thing that you can do to increase prana in your system is to keep doing mouth exhalation, longer exhalation, because only through longer exhalation your oxygen is absorbed in the blood from the lungs and all the toxicity in the body comes out. If you do faster inhalation and exhalation, then most of the oxygen remains unabsorbed by the blood or remains unabsorbed by the cells. And what happens? It leads to inflammatory condition. The extra radical is created because it is not exchanged with the carbon dioxide and oxygen is not received by the cell. And all of these can create inflammatory condition if you are doing shallow breathing, chest breathing or very fast breathing. So your inhalation should be slow like the tortoise and exhalation should be slower and it should be longer, deeper. For example, you are inhaling, exhalation and mouth exhalation, you will find it more useful when you are doing activities or anything. Throughout the day, you can do mouth exhalation because longer exhalation leads to parasympathetic activation. Your brain centers are reset. Your nervous system will be reset. All the problems in the blood, your blood circulatory system, lymphatic system, nervous system, musculoskeletal system, everything is connected to how you breathe. And once you understand how the brain breathes, everything in your physical body will be rejuvenated, and only a healthy body with pure flow of blood leads to pure flow of prana. Both are connected. If your prana is good, your prana circulation is good in the energy channels, your blood circulation will be good. If your blood circulation is good, your prana circulation will be good. Both of them work together and you need both to function for the functioning of Kundalini energy. So throughout the day, you can keep on doing like this. The focus should be on exhalation, not on inhalation. Like this, you can do 10 rounds, 20 rounds, 30 rounds in one go and keep on doing it throughout the day. All right. And internal breath hold, you don't do it in the evening. That activates your Surya Nadi and that activates the active functions in your body. That activates the sympathetic breathing in your body. That activates the Pingla Nadi that is responsible for active functioning in the life that you are living. On the other hand, external breath hold, you can do it throughout the day. In the morning, till you go to bedtime, you can do it because your parasympathetic breathing needs to remain in activated mode for the Kundalini to progress in a smoother way, in a calmer way. Both are required. If you are too lethargic, you are too lazy, you are too heavy, fatigued, then also your Kundalini progress will stop or has stopped, or you are super active, then also it will stop. So you need to maintain a balance. Now, how to do a balancing sadhana, including all of this, so that in the evening you can do this sadhana, that is Nadi Shodhan. That Nadi Shodhan sadhana will be useful to you to activate your vagus nerve. So once your Pingla Nadi is activated, you are active throughout the day, you are balanced, calm, peaceful, your rest and digest mode is active due to activation of Ira Nadi. External Kumbhak means external breath hold. Inhale, exhale and then hold. This will activate your Ira Nadi. Internal breath hold. Inhalation, holding the breath, and then exhalation. This will activate your Pingla Nadi. When you do both of this throughout the day, you will be living a balanced human life. And at the end of the day, come back to your original function. That is the balanced state, activating your vagus nerve. For that, you need to do this sadhana, this technique. You need to inhale. You can keep your hands like this, your thumb finger like this, your small finger like this, and hold your breath like this. Inhale from, the technique is inhale from right nose. This is Surya. This will be activating your Pingla Nadi. Surya Bhedi. Bhedi means piercing. So it will pierce your solar power in your body, solar energy in your body. Solar energy in your body will keep you in life's dynamism, extrovertism. You will feel like taking action. It is the energy of action. It will activate that energy. Again, holding your breath. Then, holding your breath means actually you are inhaling and doing the internal hold. So you will get the benefits of internal hold in this also. Holding it, then releasing it from left nostril, completely exhalation, and then again holding your breath. This means this complete breathing will activate your vagus nerve and will activate the respiratory centers in your body of your brain, and that will activate your involuntary breathing. That is, the diaphragmatic breathing will begin again if it was in freeze mode. All right. So do it with me. Inhale. Hold. Exhale from left nostril. Completely. Again hold. And release from right. Inhale, again hold. It will require practice for you to do this. So I am teaching you again. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold, release. Again inhale. This is one way of doing it. The next way it could be, you can inhale from this side also. You can do this process in total, complete activation of Ida and activation of Pingla. And it will be a step ahead. Inhale from right, hold. Exhale from left, then hold. And that release that from right. Means you are taking the air, you are circulating it, and again releasing from your right. In this process, you will see the difference in your attention span. This technique will increase your attention span. Why? Because this technique will activate your third eye. And when your third eye is activated, your Kundalini will give you intuitive signals. Your inner GPS will be activated, and you will be able to feel that your mental thought patterns have gone. The sign through which you will understand that Kundalini has actually started working will be in terms of your experience of life, your experience and feeling. The breath work is a detailed universe in itself. The prana circulation leads to your energy circulation, that is Kundalini energy. And that needs to be done in multiple ways. So This was only one aspect of why Kundalini has stopped working in you, but the most important aspect. The other aspects I will be giving you just hint in this discourse, and I will cover in some other discourses that you can study or watch in detail later. Second thing is that you are not retaining your semen. If you are releasing your semen as a man or as a female, you have become more extrovert, gossiping, doing party, and more into the world. Your attention is not with you. Then also your Kundalini has stopped working, because Kundalini is not getting the fuel she needs, and she is just gone into hibernation. The hibernation stage will change in Kundalini when you are actually working in the direction of Kundalini. Next is, you are too much involved in the matrix. The next point is why it has stopped. You have not trusted the process of Kundalini. You have taken Kundalini for granted. You have taken the Guru for granted. You have taken life for granted. You are too much in your mind. You are too much in addictions. You are too much in the desires of the ego to fulfill, and you don't want any concrete results for yourself. You just want to time pass. You just want to get easy and quick results, and you don't want to take efforts. If you have stopped taking efforts, then also Kundalini doesn't want to work in you, because Kundalini is challenging you to become the new you, and she doesn't want a lazy fellow, a lazy person, or a person who doesn't trust the process. So these are prime reasons of Kundalini not working in you. But if you want to move Kundalini, you have to work with the Guru and come with a total surrendered approach. And the last point, that is most dangerous point, why Kundalini has stopped working in you. Because the influence of Maya, because of the energy of ego, that because of the strength of negative forces in you, in your energy field, are too much heavy and too much bogged down by your past karmas, and you are too much into the clutches of the negative forces, negative energies, the energy of Maya, the energy of illusion, and you are actually feeding these viruses and bacteria that are too demonic in nature, too negative in nature. And if you keep continuing with these energies, then Kundalini will stop in you forever, and in this birth there are no chances of you to be free. All right, so these are just the hints towards why Kundalini has stopped in you. If you want to change this condition of yours from hopelessness to hope, then you have to work in the right direction with Guru Sanju only. All right, have a great day. Bye bye. Thank you.